Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Oscatch World Cup 2024 round of 16. And we have had some banger matches so far, but we are about to get into another big one. Rank 8 and 9, Japan and Russian Federation. I am Kujibo, and I am being joined by Real Mess. How's it going?
Hey, going well. Excited for this match. Honestly, I think it has the potential to be one of the closest matches this weekend. As you can tell from the seeds and just how the teams have been playing so far. Yeah, I think it's going to be a great one.
Yeah, definitely. Japan and Russia both having pretty strong matchups last week as well, performing really well. Molkus, Melo Hiroshiki.
SBK, Rindo, and Asuka.
Yes. Yeah, the second that slide flicked off, I was like, hold on a minute. Yeah, the very solid Japan roster. Many veteran players as well. We versed a fair few of them last year, Australia, and they've got a pretty good all-round roster for the most part. So definitely give Russia a run for their money. But Russia does have a pretty capable roster on their side, and they've got a fair few. They've got a fair few veteran players as well. The captain Kimita Kari, Kitsun Ivy, both playing numerous CWCs. Then they've also got Segmentum, Arthur Edikovic, Neris, and Rama. And I believe Neris was a repeat name from last year as well. I think Arthur and Segmentum are fairly new, maybe Rama as well. Because I know they've sort of had a few different rosters over the past couple of years as well. Like I know they had Nita last year, whereas he's not present this year. Where I think that is definitely a big loss, but they have made up for it a bit with their roster this year. So looking fairly good on both ends.
Yeah, I just checked, and all four of them, other than Kitsunaivi and Kimitakari, are on their first CWC. So quite a new roster overall.
Yeah, and they're performing quite well for first timers as well. So Hidden won the ban out of Russia. Fair enough. I mean, very commonly banned one, Hidden one. I believe we banned it in our match as well.
Yeah.
So fair ban against Japan as well, banning No Mod 3. So yeah, maybe wanting to take off something that Russia could potentially gap them on, as I think that is a very good Russia map. They're not picking the tiebreaker, I don't believe.
They're not. But these bans make sense. I would say the only mod in which Japan has a clear advantage over Russia would be HD, so that ban absolutely makes sense. At least in qualifier results, Japan outperformed Russia really only just on HD overall. Obviously, This is an easier pool, but still.
Yeah, and I believe someone was saying that earlier this week, I think Russia had a few rough hidden scores, and that's actually what sort of dragged them down to 9th even. So
yeah,
we might actually see a Team Blue vs Red where the underdog might actually be the favorite, and the favorite might actually be the underdog.
No, yeah, because for sure, I was looking at the qualifier results right before the match, and even despite being one seed below, Russia outperformed Japan on 6 of the 9 qualifiers maps. Just that HD2 low AR on the qualifiers was really bad for them, and this is gonna be Japan's first pick, which makes a lot of sense. The HD2 low AR.
Japan having a really good hidden roster as well. Molkus extremely good at hidden. Yeah, probably one of the best in 20, I'd say. So, and they also have one of the best on their side of Kitsun Ivy as well. Really good all-rounder player, Kitsun Ivy. Same with Molkus, and then we will see Kimita Kari and Neris come in. So, Kimita Kari, Kitsun Ivy will be the trend for I think pretty much all the maps that Russia play here. They are the solid two. Whereas I think there'll be a little bit more versatility played out of Japan. So we've got Hiroshiki, and then I'm not sure who their third is going to be yet, but I know they've got a couple who can play hidden.
Probably Melu, I would guess. Plays most HD for Japan. I think on the Japanese side, you're going to see Molkus on like every map, pretty much.
Yeah.
But the rest is going to switch out.
yeah, Molkus is that rock.
And looking at the roster, it makes sense why HD would kind of be a weakness of Russia, even though Kitsunavi is an amazing HD player, one of the best HD tournament players, for sure. But like Kimetakari is a very important part of that score of the Russian roster, and HD is not really his strength. So I think this pick makes a lot of sense for Japan. It is on paper probably the map that they should win the most.
Yeah. I think, yeah, only thing is there has been like a little bit of difference in terms of like teams from qualifiers and then onto the brackets. Like there has been a little bit of adjustment that's sort of been happening, and it sort of has felt like there has been a bit of like change in the actual maps themselves. Like I feel like a few of the qualifiers were a bit how you going in terms of like, you know, the way they catch you off. Whereas obviously, you know, early stages, a lot of these maps are still going to be very comfortable, so we're still going to see a lot of FCs, but we are getting started.
DH2 is the one that looks the most like the qualifier ones.
Yeah, that's fair call, and Molka's going to be caught out early, maybe just needing a second to adjust. Yeah, get the let out, get those couple of nervous misses gone, but right now, I don't know if that's a comfort, but Melu going to find a miss as well. 3-way AFC for Russia right now, but we're not even a quarter of the way in yet. So, and with Hidden in particular, things tend to change pretty quickly.
Yeah, and we see Russia Gaming. It's a traded by Molkus though, which is kind of bad for Japan. He cannot recover that score gap. Neris is going to fall though, too. So this will even out the score a bit more. I think they still need one more miss from Russia. It's not happening though. Everything Melu dropping.
Yeah, the team missed out of there, and Kitsunavi maintaining that double S, and it is making a world of difference right now. It is actually like, yeah, it is making like 60, 70k points of difference on its own. And then, yeah, just those 1 or 2 extra misses out of Japan as well. Like that 10 or 20 combo less on both sides is also making a bit of a difference, as the score is going to jump out to roughly 97, 98k, I think, by the time both get above 200. And yeah, everyone's stable now, so... Oh, Molka's going to find a miss there.
That's a big drop. And still, Kitsunavi holding the SS so far, really strong. We've talked about this player, but we know how consistent he is, and showing it right now, while Molkus, the captain for Japan, is dropping quite a lot on this map.
Yeah, and Kitsunavi has only lost a droplet or two. I think just the one droplet, actually. Yeah. Just a droplet miss. Yeah, so maintaining that FC and doing quite a lot for Russia, but overall, good combos out of Neris and Kimetakari. Neris losing combo there, but as a 3, they've definitely locked in, and they have managed to get that decent start, 100k score difference on the first map, and taking the breakpoint off of Japan. And like I was saying, like, I suppose they worked on their Hidden a bit, because they were a bit sandbagged by Hidden in the qualifiers, but yeah, this might not be the underdog team here.
Yeah, and I mean, this is such a solid team score. The lowest score being 930k pretty much. Is great from Russia, which left you wondering what happened on qualifiers, but Japan on their first pick falling to a breakpoint already.
Yeah, and like no one in the lobby played bad at all. It's just with some of the misses out of Molkus as well, they were just a bit more sporadic, so they sort of cut the combo a little bit, cut the score a bit more. And that's partly what did it, but just those strong plays out of the 3 Russians definitely helped.
Yeah, absolutely. And after that, we'll be on to their pick, and not quite sure what they want to go for. I think Russia is quite a well-rounded team, other than, I mean, I want to say other than HD, but they've proven us wrong right there. So I'm not quite sure. I think Japan is a team that is quite consistent on more simplistic maps, so I would guess maybe Russia wants to go for something a bit more difficult. bit more tricky, but it's not very clear.
Yeah, I think Russia can really go anywhere here. I think there's a chance they might go to DT. For some reason, I'm just thinking maybe they're going to go DT. Hard Rock 2, so yeah, and if you're picking Hard Rock 2, you're at least somewhat confident you're going to take it, regardless of whether you do or not. So we'll see if that confidence helps them to take this pick.
Yeah, but still, it's quite the map. The style and the very low combo density can make it so that it's very to slip up once or twice and lose so much score. It's still a scary map to pick, but as a first pick, it really shows confidence from them, I think.
Yeah, and it is one of those maps where it is yeah, something you really got to sort of pay attention for, and especially when you're in like that last 150 combo where it's all just slider jumps, like
yeah,
you sort of almost have to make that decision, like, do I want to full on act this, or do I just want to make sure I'm hitting all the slider heads and tails? So I know I ended up just going for the slider heads and tails and was like, accuracy can just, but
yeah, usually that's the right choice.
Yeah, I know in the match between us and Finland, I think Kaguya got like really high AC FC, and I was like, wow, yeah, no.
Yeah, we've even seen like an HGH
that's
RSS
pretty good.
yesterday, which was crazy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it is doable. It's just, yeah, you got.
It's hard in match.
Yeah, you gotta be locked in.
But we see a couple of roster switches though. Rindo and Eisuke coming in to play for Japan, and actually no Kimitekari on the side of Russia. It's gonna be Rama and Arthur Edikovic.
Yeah, so I suppose Kitsunavi, not Kitsunavi, Kimitakari just taking a short break out of this one. And yeah, Arthur coming in as well. And Rindo and Eisuke as well. I don't know too much about Rindo, but I think they're mostly just the speed player, and Eisuke is a pretty decent all-rounder, I'd say. I played with him in a three-man tourney last year. I can't remember the name of the tourney, but yeah, he's a pretty good all-round player. So yeah, we'll see how he goes on this one.
Yep, it's a short one, 2 minutes, only like around 600 combo. So every miss counts for a lot.
Yeah, very punishing. As I believe if you 2-miss in the wrong place on this map, you can actually drop to like a 905k score.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
And early accuracy drops out of Rama, Kitsunavi, and Eisuke, but unless they 3-way FC, the act's not going to matter too much. Yep. Considering the spin path is fairly clear, I'd say. And yeah, very early advantage. Oh, early advantage going to Japan, yes.
This is still one single miss, but it's worth so much in this map. Because we're already like halfway through.
Yeah, and I mean, not even back up to 200 yet, only back up to 120. And yeah, it's already 43k points of difference with just the single miss off of one player. So yeah, very heavily weighted misses here.
But to be fair, it means that if Japan also just misses once, it will even out.
Yeah, and it'll actually go into favor of Russia, as Rama actually missed before the 200 combo. And Rama's going to find another miss there, traded by Eisuke. So we are remaining locked with about a 50k advantage for Japan. Eisuke going to find another miss, so it's going to start going back towards Russia just a little bit. I think.
But Rama missing, though, is keeping that in Japanese side.
Yeah, and Kitsunavi going to miss there as well. It's just, never mind, Arthur's going to drop as well. And it is the 2 combos for Japan that is coming in clutch right now. And that is a large score gap. And we'll see if we see any slider misses now. Early one out of Arthur. Eisuke going to find a miss on the slider. Rindo still with the... Never mind, Rindo drops right as I was about to say, holding the double S. Molkus the only full combo left, but 180k, even if they just fail it from here on out, it is theirs. They have the safety. Molkus finally going to find a miss, but 16 combo off the end. It's done. They locked in.
Yeah.
I believe Rindo may have just left the lobby early. Yeah. So 967, 734 was the score from Rindo. Just the 2 miss.
Very
so,
solid.
Yeah, we saw it happen earlier. Oh, 100%, yeah.
Especially Molkus almost 990k.
Yeah,
do
definitely.
A single miss.
Yeah, it was just a slider tail right at the end, or a slider head right at the end. Yeah.
But that's a great point again.
Yeah, equal on breakpoints. Yep. So we'll see where Japan want to go this time. They did lose the pick on Hidden 2, but Hidden 3 is a much different map to Hidden 2. Completely different. So we'll see if they are more confident about Hidden 3, or we will see if there's Hidden 3 incident. But we will see Mixed Mod 2 right now. So yeah, I suppose they're confident about the slow play. So taking the point on Diminutive, and now going for Mixed Mod 2. Genyo Resha no Tabi.
What's a bit scary to me about this Mixed Mod 2 pick is that I think Russia is a very solid Mixed Mod team, because Kitsunavi is gonna, always play amazing on the HD. It's gonna be very hard to outperform him. And on the other side, they have several HR players who can play this quite well, and Nelly is a very consistent nomad. He can even pick up the Kimitikari, can even pick up the HR if he wants to. So Russian Federation is a really scary Mixed Mod team, in my opinion.
Yeah, but on the other side, they do have that versatility for Japan to go Hidden, Hard Rock, No Mod, and I think Molkus will probably take the Hard Rock on this one. We'll probably see Melu stay Hidden, and then Hiroshiki, or maybe even see Melu go No Mod and Hiroshiki on Hidden, and then Kitsunavi will be probably the Hidden, and then Kimitakari maybe. We might see Kimitakari the No Mod maybe, and then see someone like Arthur step in to take Hard Rock. I'm sort of thinking.
Yeah, either Arthur or Rama is what I would expect on the HR for Russia, but either way, 2 solid Mixed Mod rosters, that's for sure.
Yeah, and you really need to be precise with your movements here. It's partly memory, but it's like just pay attention. Pay attention to the notes, Yeah,
it's one of these maps on which practice can make a huge difference, especially on the HR.
Yeah, there is, I think, one note that's like really easy to miss for no reason. It's like a leftward facing note in the last drop. And it's like, it's not a hard looking note to hit, like if you're watching it, but then when you play it, for some reason you just miss it like 5 or 6 times in a row in practice for Hard Rock.
But Japan picking this probably means that they've practiced this for sure. They feel confident. We will see Molkus on the HR as predicted. It is going to be Hiroshiki on the HD though.
Yeah, so Arthur taking No Mod, and then Kitsunavi, Hard Rock, Kimitakari, Hidden. Mixing it up a bit, but based off of the Hidden play, I don't see any issue with this. Early miss out of Arthur. And the big difference maker, I think, for this one is going to be if we have a team that gets like a couple of early misses, that might just cement the end for them on this point.
Yeah, because like the HR2, it's not a very dense map, it's pretty slow in terms of combo, so very punishing.
Yeah, a couple of early misses. Another miss out of Kimitakari there.
We'll be staying under 100 combo and costing a lot of score for the team.
Yeah, it's not good as well, because your misses are going to be very punished here. Kitsunavi finding a miss as well, and that's not good for Russia, as Japan still has 3 full combos intact. And we are getting through the first 250 combo, the first set of memory-based precise movements, and once we get into the sort of erratic jumpy stream, that's that's where we get a bit of free combo right here. So I think, yeah, Russia really needs to hold on, and Japan sort of need to fall apart in the end part, but it's already 228k difference. That low density just hammering Russia right now. The map's only about 600 combo, if that.
Yeah, and to be fair, even if Russia had 1 or 2 misses less, they would still not be winning this because Japan is just through FCing this right now.
Yeah, very impressive play from Japan right now. Kamitakari recovered very well, Arthur recovered, Kitsune Ivy recovered quite well, and they're not playing bad by any means. It's just Japan is popping off, and both Hard Rock players hit the note, but Hiroshiki misses it, and that will be just the one miss for Japan so far.
Wow, that's such an impressive team score, honestly, by Japan on this.
Yeah, that's definitely going to potentially be a leaderboard topping play out of Japan by the end of the week, I think.
Yeah. And Molgus assessing on the HR too.
Yeah, one miss brought it down to 950k, so yeah, unfortunately not much Russia could do there with such strong plays. Oh, Melu missed like the second note.
Oh yeah, probably. Still extremely impressive regardless. And first non-break point of the match.
Yeah, first pick point, yep. And yeah, I think that mixed mod was a really good one for Japan. I think mixed mod 1 might favor Russia a bit more than mixed mod 2 did. I think Japan probably still might have the edge for mixed mod, but I think mixed mod 1 will just be a bit closer than this one.
Yeah,
I think Russia's probably going to... They might go back to the Hard Rock, or they might even try a double time or a no mod or something. I mean, they did also take the point on Hidden, so we might even see him try Hidden, get a bit experimental.
Yeah, honestly, they could. It's still, I would think, not the first thing that they would go for. I think now they have in mind that they can kind of go HD if they really need to, but they probably have stuff that they want to pick before that, I would imagine.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, I don't think they're rushing to pick Hidden, but they at least have some decent. They at least have some decent lineups for Hidden anyway. If they did decide to pick it, but I think they're just going to take a couple seconds to think and yeah, just sort of see what they want to go for. DT1. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense, honestly, the DT. Especially DT consistency for Russia. I think they have a solid roster on that. They have especially very consistent players. I always expect on this type of peak, Team Atakari and Kitsune Ivy performing super well, probably almost FCing. So this pick makes sense.
I think with one of these, we could see just a case of Rogue Slider Tick costing a team the point. So we'll see how it goes, because Japan does have a pretty good double time lineup as well. This consistency-based stuff, I think, will favor Russia a little bit, as their play is quite good at double time as well.
Yeah, for sure. But we see the same roster for Russia, I believe. I mean, yeah, it should be this roster for DT for them. For Japan, I would expect probably Eisuke to come play this.
Yeah, Eisuke. Maybe Rindo as well. Yeah, I noticed one player that they didn't have this year was Snowwind, where I know he was a pretty pretty clutch double time player as well. But I think they've done pretty well with the 6 that they've got anyway. So yeah, very solid rosters.
Absolutely. I think this is almost as strong as Japan has almost ever looked, honestly. I mean, except maybe 10 years ago with EKR, but like...
Yeah, EKR is a bit of an anomaly. Yeah, I think back during one of the AXSs, I believe EKR managed to 1v3 and win a point for his team on a double time pick. He was just built different.
Yeah, he was. But we're gonna see, yeah, actually it's Hiroshiki and Rindo playing this for Japan.
Yeah, and I believe that was like the only 1v3 to ever happen on Score V2 as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we will get into it.
This map, I would say, is one of the easiest maps in the pool, and it's very possible to multiple FCs on this, I would say, especially for these teams.
Oh, 100%. I think it's just going to be, yeah, the odd slider or the odd spacing, maybe just catching someone out and they just miss a note. No, yeah. Then it's
Really
just a
pure
game of sight.
consistency.
Yeah, I'd say it's free for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, which makes it kind of stressful to play, I would say, almost, because you know that a single mistake could be what costs you the point.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So far,
Yeah,
so good for both teams.
Yeah, everyone looking pretty good in the opening. Only a couple of act drops, so we've got the SSs on Molkus and Kitten Ivy still. And yeah, both matching each other on the spinner as well, so yeah, pretty strong there. And
I think Russia took it back on the spinner.
It's a 1 banana difference right now. And Hiroshiki misses, it's more than a banana now.
And that's huge. If it's not matched, it's just gonna be a lot of score.
Kitten Ivy misses a slide ahead.
Hey, back to even.
Yeah, I think just not moving quite far enough. Maybe just moving off it a bit too quick, and yeah, we will even out here, so we might be back to a banana of difference.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you see the score flipping, it's pretty much the same. A single miss here will make the difference.
Yeah,
I think it gets a bit more intense towards the end, but still not that much.
Yeah, it's like 500 points to score right now. No one's dropping. Oh, hold on. I think we might have seen some. Yeah, I think we did see some act drops there because yeah, it's up to about 2,000 points difference now. Oh, it is very close right now. 1 quarter to go. Who is going to slip up? Is anyone going to slip up, or will we just see the one miss out of both players? And
we just might.
Yeah, I believe there's no other spinner here. So if this keeps up, Russia will take the point by about 2,000. If there's a miss, that could change things. Rindo's to the miss. Kitten Ivy trades.
Oh no, it's not enough for Japan to come back.
I think the trend is staying. No one missing the end. Everyone holding on, and that is going to be the point for Russia.
Spinner
wait, spinner!
Things around. No,
they extend the lead. I forgot there was a spinner. No, it was the other DT map that didn't have the spinner. My bad.
Wow, that was intense. But Russia wins their own pick by a tiny amount, but they do.
Yeah, 3,000 points.
Good team scored on this, but honestly, to be expected from these teams.
They have to be breathing a huge sigh of relief right now.
Yeah. Picking these maps, even when you know you're strong on this, is always scary because you know that the map is so easy that the other team is gonna perform on it regardless. And it really can go either way, but they managed to win and they can breathe a bit on the Japan pick now.
Yeah, and this time we might see Japan go back to mixed mod. They might try and go back to hidden, but I think mixed mod's a pretty safe pick for them. They might even try double time considering how close that was.
Honestly,
I mean, it was only 3,000 points, so it's anyone's guess where they're gonna go from here. But I think Mixed Mod 1's the fair bet. Mixed Mod 1 or maybe Hard Rock 3?
Yeah, no, it's hard to tell, honestly. I couldn't say. No one 4 is gonna be even in the end.
They must have been listening. Go for the swerve.
I would say I would say on paper that Russia probably is the better convert team, but this map is really playable for everyone here. I would say everyone is good enough to play it, even non-convert players, because a lot of players in Japan are, I would say, are very specific oriented players.
Yeah. I have seen a fair few of them on like on leaderboards and whatnot. Like I've seen SBK on some of the convert leaderboards. Same with Rindo. Converts are just something you sort of find yourself playing sometimes. Yeah. Especially in multiplayer lobbies, they just come up all the time. So
for sure. But either way, on this pool anyway, the Russian roster is always going to look scary when you have Kimitakari, Kitsunaivi.
And Arthur coming in as the third as well. And yeah, Kimitakari and Kitsunaivi both pretty strong convert players as well. So yeah, we'll see who's the stronger team on converts, I guess. This one in particular, it's not an overly hard one, but the way some of the spacings go, I want to say between 4 to 6, 700 combo and about a 100 combo space towards the end. A few of those, you can find yourself missing like 2 or 3 times in one go just because you sort of don't quite nail the spacing.
Yeah.
So we'll see if anyone falls to it, and we have the full roster, so Rindo coming in as well as the third. And looks like we will be getting started.
Yeah, we will. Again, the score is even 2-2. Everyone got a breakpoint and then their own pick. Now Japan really wants to keep going and not lose another breakpoint.
Yeah, they want to be locked in for this next pick 100%.
Yeah.
We'll see if anyone misses these triples here. Oh, SBK misses after the triple, but everyone hit him.
Fortunate. Quite early miss again. Oh, this is bad, keeping your combo very low on the intro.
Yeah, if they can hold it through, the first half, including like that big space where there's a lot of space sort of streams, and Rindo's going to find a miss. That's not a good open for Japan, but they can still bring it back from here. But 3-way FC right now for Russia, and yeah, bit of an intimidating team.
Yeah, that score right now from Russia is looking super solid, especially with SBK mixing again. Rindo is traded by Kimitakari and Arthur, but still, they will keep the advantage at this point.
Yeah, 70k advantage as Kitsunaivi and Molkas the lone FCs right now. And yeah, SBK gonna find another miss on spacing. Same with Kimitakari. Kitsunaivi's the big... Oh, Molkas trades in Rindo as well. Arthur's the only combo now. Kimitakari's starting to build back up, and Arthur misses. Molkas trades, and it's just Kitsunaivi, Kimitakari, and SBK. So, advantage to Russia right now.
Yeah, barely. The Japan needs to hold on to these combos if they want just a shot at taking the score back.
Especially with that miss out of Arthur. They do need 1 or 2 more misses out of Russia, and they need to FC the rest of the song right now. It is starting to get dire. We are in the last third to quarter, and there is one more spot that we could see a fair few misses on.
Yeah, but the Russian roster looks super comfortable other than these couple of misses. Molkas and Rindo missing is so bad for Japan, almost finishes them up for them.
Yeah, that is not good. SBK trades with Kitsunaivi and Kimitakari, but Arthur's the only combo above 200 right now, so advantage will still stay for Russia. And they will take the breakpoint by about 115k points here, I believe. Oh, it is going down a little bit, but it is much too late, unfortunately. And that will be the breakpoint for Russia. And yeah, we sort of saw this starting to pop up, a hard-fought battle between Russia and Japan, and it's looking pretty good for Russia right now. But it's still very close.
Yeah, it was close. Just, I think the first half of the map was kind of giving the Japanese players some issues. So it's a break point again. For Japan now, that's 2 out of 3 picks failed. Starting to look kind of bad. They once again need to take the next pick from Russia if they want to stay in this.
Yeah, I mean, it can very quickly get out of hand, and yes, very close pick'ems as well. 55.2% to Japan to 44.8% to Russia, and yeah, like I was saying, the underdog's not looking like too much of an underdog right now.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. I mean, these teams are pretty much even.
Yeah, it's probably the most parity we'll see for a little while anyway.
Yeah.
And now it's just down to Russia to pick, and I'm thinking that there is a chance that they might actually go for double time again. Maybe
Yeah,
they're more
so.
confident that they can win by a better margin this time, or let's see. They could even go no mod as well. I think if they went no mod, they'd probably go no mod 2 over no mod 1, but I guess we'll see. I think they've got a pretty consistent roster to do no mod 2. It's just going to come down to whether anyone sort of goofs on the slider jumps.
I think the DT picks look solid really for them. But it's going to be
No
no mod
mod
1
1.
actually. Okay. The no mod consistency. Fairly standard map. A couple of bursts here and there that can kind of throw you off, but really nothing too unconventional. It's really about the consistency, and players are used to play this, so we could see FCs on this, I think.
Yeah, I think there's like 1 or 2 inverted slider jumps, and then like inverted streams. And then like a couple of wiggles and a couple of tap dashes, and the rest is just really standard mapping.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, in terms of like what we mean by standard mapping, it's just like sort of a basic mapping style, you know, some jumps, some sliders, maybe a couple of easy left-right streams.
Yeah,
That's sort of what we mean by standard, not as opposed to like a standard map.
Yeah, no. Conventional is a better word.
Yeah, conventional, definitely.
Still waiting on the players for Japan. I think the roster will stay the same for Russia. It should be these 3. For Japan, I would expect SBK Rindo to come into play this probably.
Yeah, yeah, probably will see some sort of similar roster. It could change between the convert to the specific though. No, it won't. We will see SBK come back in.
Yeah, makes sense. I think it's the roster that they've had on pretty much every no mod so far.
Yeah. And let's see. I believe that run will be readied up soon.
Yep. Three minutes and 30 seconds of consistency. High scores expected. We'll see.
Yeah, unless someone's feeling nervous, then we might see an 880k, even though they can FC it.
Yeah,
even though they have FC'd it.
Yeah,
It's something that can get out of hand really quickly.
that's how it goes.
And Kamitakari gonna find a very early miss. And SBK as well. And the only other thing you might find is, especially with a lot of the high-ranking players, there is a chance that they might sort of fall off on the AR. It could just be a me thing, but when a lot of the meta maps right now are AR 9.7, 9.8, 9.9, some even 10. Yeah, there's not a lot of play on like 9.3, 9.4. specifics if you play a lot of those. So, especially with like limit testing maps as well, they're always fast as well. So you might see some players like overmove and not quite read things right, even though they're easy patterns and they can hit them.
I feel like though most of these players are players who still play a lot of maps around that 9-5 range, you know?
Oh, 100%. Like,
especially convert players. Players play a lot of converts tend to play a bit more middle ARs than the specific players at a high level.
oh, definitely, yeah. Unless they're just purely playing hard rock on the converts.
Yeah.
Uh,
So far, other than the early misses, we've not really seen anyone break, and they've seen that during the break.
Yeah, it's very close margin once again. We might see the same thing happen as what happened with DT2, where it's only like 3,000 points of difference.
Yeah.
Depends on if anyone wants to miss, and I think if there are misses, it might happen on the Wiggles once their combos start building up again. Like once they're beyond like 1k.
It's really just all about that consistency and focus right now. Don't let it falter, it could cost you the point, because it's 3k points and it's not moving.
Yeah, and I think just because SBK missed a little bit later in than Kimitakari did, I think that's the big difference maker right now. That 10 extra combo is just helping.
Genuinely would not
Hold on.
surprise me if we don't see any more breaks. Okay, we should be good.
Oh.
I hope Kimitakari is still in this.
Oh, it could just be a desync or some sort of client bug. If it's a disconnect, however, that might be a bit of a problem for Russia.
It doesn't show in the NP link that Kimitakari left the lobby, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, so it could even just be a connection issue. I believe there's still some recourse if you finish your play. SBK gonna find a miss there. I believe if you find your play even disconnecting. Rindo as well, Arthur going to trade, but if Kimitakari's still holding on, that is advantage to Russia. I guess we'll find out. I suppose we just keep the MP. Hold on.
Still in the lobby.
No, Kimitakari's out of it. He's out of the lobby.
Oh yeah, true.
I think we might have just seen a disconnect.
Oh no.
Wait.
And
hold on a minute.
What's going on?
Rindo disconnected as well.
What? But
oh my god, Japan take.
But Rindo's score is on the MP link and not Kimitakari, so it's 3v2.
Oh
so
no, yeah, it's still 3v2, yeah. Oh no.
Oh.
And they were like a minute off the end as well. If Kimitakari has the replay, then that might fix it. But Kimitakari, needs to have FC'd the rest of the map if he does have the replay. Because the difference without him is 955,512 points. So if that replay is worth at least 956,000, Russia will have taken their point. If not, or if he can't provide the replay, then it is very unlucky.
We do have
but
the
it
score,
will be another break point.
Seems.
Oh, let's have a look.
And it should go to Russia if we count Kimitakari, because he didn't miss after that and he got 989k.
989k, yeah. Oh, he's streaming too, so that's very helpful. Very helpful that Kimitakari's streaming.
So this will go to Russia.
So he still needs to send the score/screenshot.
Should be able to do it. If it's just a connection issue, yeah, he still has the replay. Okay, it's been sent.
Yeah, he sent the replay.
Okay, they got this.
Yeah, Russia took the point. There we go. It is, definitely I don't know what happened there for Kamitakari to get disconnected from the tourney lobby, but to still have his stream up.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Maybe Boncho, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just one of those moments.
But in the end, Russia took their own pick, and they will now be leading 4-2.
Yeah, and yeah, pretty unfortunate for Japan, I'd say, but at the same time, you don't want to take a point off of the disconnect.
Yeah.
The pick will go back to Japan, so they do have more chance to sort of you know, see what sticks. At least there was some recourse. Whereas in the Indonesia-Canada match earlier today, Epen also disconnected, but that one they weren't quite as fortunate with. I think Canada would have taken that point anyway, so.
But now that everything is resolved, 4-2, on to Japan's peak. They're one pick behind. They've lost the breakpoint previously.
Yeah.
And I think Japan, as we've said before, can still go for mixed mode 1. It's still very open for them.
Yeah, they can. Like I said, I feel like Mixed Mod 2 was probably a bit more beneficial to them, but I think they could definitely do Mixed Mod 1 as well. I think they still have advantage on Mixed Mod 1. But they could even go Hard Rock. They did take the win on Hard Rock. No Mod was fairly close, but I think all in all it wound up to be a difference of like 30k or so.
Yeah, pretty much.
In favor of Russia, so maybe they're a bit hesitant to go back to no mod, considering Russia just took 2 points off of it. At that point, I probably wouldn't be looking no mod quite as much. There's a chance they could go DT, as DT was very close, and DT one, yeah, mixed mod 1. There it is.
Okay.
So yeah, I wonder if we will see another one miss between the whole team, or whether this one will be a bit closer than the other one. So I'd say this one has a favorable skill set for pretty much everyone, as it's just a lot of streams, a few wide slider jumps, but yeah, aside from that, like it's not too tricky.
No. And even then, when you have these two teams, which as we've said on the other pick, they have specialists for each mode. It's not like some teams that are struggling maybe to find a player that's like really good at HD on this stuff. They have absolutely enough players to put someone who's super good at HD, someone who's going to be really comfortable on HR, and have the potential to almost FC. So
yeah, we did see it with their other mixed mod pick, so we'll probably see it again. And yeah, Marcus just going to grab a water real quick, so yeah, making sure to stay hydrated. And yeah, everyone in chat should make sure they stay hydrated as well. And in the meantime, maybe even check out our banners. The stylish profile bling that helps support the game, but also support your favorite team in CWC. I believe the record for banners right now is, I think it's over 100. I think Sysef has like 121 banners or something.
Something like that, yeah. It's crazy. Go check the profile if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, and yeah, we will be getting into this very soon, I think, as I believe the 2 minutes is running out. But I think everyone's ready in lobby, as good lucks are in. and we will be getting started.
Yep. So this time we have Kitsunaivi on the HD, more expected here. Arthur is going to be on the HR, Kimitaka no mod, and on the Japanese side, Rindo HR, Molkus HD, and SBK no mod. I would say what you would expect from these rosters.
Oh, 100%, yeah. So, yeah, Rindo on Hard Rock instead of Molkus this time. This one a bit more flowy. I mean, that's sort of the only bit you sort of really even need to remember there, the first 20 combo. I've seen a couple misses, but I haven't seen many misses on it.
I've also seen surprisingly a lot of misses on the the swish sound of the sword during the break.
Yeah. There are a couple of spots where you can miss. One is coming. Oh, Kitsunaivi missed. I don't even know what he missed on there. SBK gonna find a miss as well. So. Yeah. Oh, SBK with another miss, and that is going to flip it back to Russia. And like I was saying, Russia is a bit more competitive on this one. Molkus going to find a miss. Arthur trades, and it's just Rindo and Kimitakari.
It's still very close.
And we'll see. Oh, Rindo misses the slider head. And I was about to say, we'll see if he misses the little wiggle between the sliders. And he does miss that as well, unfortunately. Arthur's starting to rebuild. Advantage going further into Russia, but if they can recover towards the end and Russia find themselves missing a few notes towards the end, it can switch back. It is only 67k, oh well 70k now, but yeah, It's not that far, and making sure to hit that, very important, that bit there.
Everyone back to 200, but the score is going to be staying the same unless someone on the Russian side misses. But
yeah, they need a 2 miss. Oh no. They need pretty much a 3 miss. They need a team miss out of Russia right now. Maybe even more.
Yeah, it is the Japanese peak. 100k difference here towards the end is not the look they want.
Yeah, it's looking really good for Russia right now though, as they are onto their match point and now they get the pick. That's 2 break points in a row.
Wow. Yep, it is. And a great team score from Russia, honestly, on this.
Oh, 100%. The FC out of Kimitakari, and just a 1 miss out of Arthur and Kitsunaivi as well. Only a couple of extra misses out of Japan, 2, 2, and 3, so...
Not much, huh?
Yeah, only a couple extra misses apiece, so... with a strong performance out of Russia like that one, there's not a whole lot you can do, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate for them. I think it was a solid pick, but just Russia was just too strong on this.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And we'll see what Russia want to go for now. We might even see them just go back to no mod. I mean, they've won 2 for 3 so far and had 1 banned against them, so they might just decide to end it with no mod. They might go for another mod. They might try one of the faster hard rocks. They might mess around with hidden. I don't think they will. No one wants to play hidden.
I don't think they do.
They might go DT.
Yeah, I think DT still again looks solid for them. DT1 worked, and I think the other ones are a bit more favored towards them than DT1 even.
Yeah, the skill set's a bit different as well. Like, I'd say you need a bit more speed for DT3 than DT1, where DT1's just a basic consistency check, and DT2 is like very much reading, and we will see Hard Rock 1, so the consistency Hard Rock pick going to come out, and we will see if Russia can close this out with a 6-2, or if Japan will take the breakpoint and keep it alive.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be HR1. And playing HR1 when you know for Japan that your back is against the wall and it's your last chance. If you lose this, it's over. I mean, to be fair, it's a winner bracket match, so they will just be sent to the losers bracket, but still, they want to keep that winner bracket run as far as they can. And on the consistency, 4 minutes of very conventional mapping, just a couple jumps here and there.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen, because we do have another match set for 5 minutes from now as well. That one being the match between Poland and Taiwan. So I don't know whether that one will get knocked back or what'll happen for that. Or like, as in like, you know, they start and then we just move on to it.
There has been an agreement that it will happen right when this match ends, apparently.
Okay. So
we won't be missing out on the action.
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, another winners bracket match up there, Poland and Taiwan. Taiwan definitely have their work cut out for them with that match, though, as yeah, Poland the second seeded team. So probably not the easiest matchup for Taiwan.
Yeah. Absolutely. But in here we see Rama actually entering, replacing Arthur on this, and Eisuke replacing SBK, I believe.
And
play the
starts
HR.
are in. Yeah. Yeah, it's just one swap apiece.
Exactly.
And I think looking at this, Russia might have a slightly stronger Hard Rock roster, but I think there's still a good chance that Japan can take the breakpoint, as this is more so the sort of Hard Rock that I think most people in the tournament aren't going to struggle too much with.
Yeah.
So long as they've practiced it well, I think this should still potentially be a fairly close contest.
It really should. But adding into the mix, maybe nerves and stuff, could change the result. We'll see.
And Rama the first miss this time. So early advantage for Japan. And here's where they want to work on their consistency and work on building this up into into a decent advantage. Yeah.
Still, there's a lot of room for misses given the length.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think it's 1428 combo is the full combo. So yeah, we're not very far in at all.
Oh, and Rindo is gonna find 2 misses, I believe, here on this stream.
Yeah, and that is not good. Right as Rama's getting back up to the 200, and I believe Rama was under 200 when he found his first miss. So yeah, that is not going to be too good for Japan, as Russia will probably be able to take about a 10,000 point lead, maybe. Oh, maybe not even. It will be a few thousand points, but they'll just catch up.
Yeah, barely, not even 1,000.
Oh, not like. Even, yeah, look at that, yeah. Oh, Kamitakari missing, though, is going to change it a bit. Straight back to Japan, the advantage.
And this is a more comfortable lead now. But still, it's essentially 1 miss of difference, but now it's not, with Kamitakari and Rama missing here.
Yeah, and that is huge for Japan, as they've still got 2 full combos to just the 1 out of Kitsune Ivy. And Rindo is making a consistent combo right now as well. So this is really what Japan needs right now to get that 3rd point on the board, keep themselves in it, and give themselves another pick, another shot. Rama going to find another miss there. And yeah, just Kitsune Ivy right now in terms of combo. And yeah, it's going up to 100k.
Yeah, that's exactly just what Japan needed. They're looking very solid on this Russian pick.
Rindo gonna find a miss there, but yeah, it's not a big deal.
It's not that big of a deal. Still 1/3 of the map. As we've seen, the score can flip really easily, so gotta keep the focus up.
Yeah, let's just hope no one was paying attention to the leaderboard. Yeah. Nerf leaderboard is real.
Going on to the last quarter of the map. Kid's not even missing, breaks the last full combo for Russia, and this is giving such a comfortable lead now to Japan.
Yeah, it is over this pick, and Japan will take the break point. I think they really needed this break point as well to keep themselves in it. So now they just need to take another pick and another break to even it out, and then they can get themselves to tiebreaker. Russia already securing that match point, so they just need to close it out, and we'll see how they go. Maybe not wanting to go to Hard Rock again, but we might even see Japan go for Hard Rock after this one, considering we are going to see 2 FCs out of Aisuke and Molkus.
Yeah, honestly, very solid performance from Japan right when they needed it. 2 FCs on this map is solid. It's definitely an FCable map, but still 4 minutes of HR consistency is not easy to pull off in a tournament setting, and this is a really good look for them.
Yeah, Rindo missing the end slider, but oh, there it is. The 2 FCs. Yeah, 1495 combo. Long map. Well, not that long, but...
And even then, the Russian score is not looking all that great considering the map, I would say.
Yeah, everyone's still above 900k at least, but yeah, they're a little bit shakier on that one, I'd say. Molka's going for the timeout, so they will just have a minute to sort of just ease it off, you know, sort of shake out the nerves a bit and strategize on where they want to go here. I'd almost say it would maybe be an idea to go back to Hard Rock, but you never know when Russia's going to pull out a crazy play on Hard Rock 3. Japan did take the first 2 points on Hard Rock though, so they at least have momentum for that mod. In terms of double time, they're fairly close. Hidden, they could maybe take it, but yeah, back's against the wall right now, but they need to make sure that their next point is going to secure that 4th point for them. So break point here is just game over.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or at least half game over, because this is being winners bracket. They will just go down to the losers bracket, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Yeah. But yeah, as we've said several times, pretty much every pick in there can go either way, honestly, so it's not easy to pick.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think these teams are so evenly matched on this level of difficulty that really it's just a matter of how you perform on the moment. There's almost no advantage on paper. You just, yeah, if you're feeling good like they were on HR1, it just goes your way, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's yeah, time to see what sticks, I guess. They just need that one play. And yeah, if it goes to tiebreaker, we may see either a very close or a very one-sided matchup, because tiebreaker is a bit weird.
It is definitely an unconventional tiebreaker. We still haven't seen it, despite our advisors' best wishes.
And the question is, will we see a 6-3, will we see another 6-4, or will we see the tiebreaker? Yeah, no one too keen to play the tiebreaker anyway. Everyone thinking, you know, it's perhaps going to make them a bit nervous.
Even then, it's such a question mark because you don't know how the other team is going to perform on this. Because even then, I feel like this is the type of map, if you don't play it yourself, you don't really know how even yourself is going to perform on this. So predicting how others are going to play on it is even harder.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna run the full timeout, and it's Hard Rock 3. I sort of thought they'd go for it. I mean, it's the only 2 of their 3 points have come from Hard Rock. So, and yeah, the only other one coming from their Mixed Mod 2 picks. So, I mean, you might as well go with what's been working so far.
Yeah, but even then, again, it's very different type of HR.
Yeah.
More on the technical side, bit more mechanic-oriented pick as well.
Yeah,
Not as pure
completely
consistency as we've seen.
And if you're nervous, speaking from experience, it is very easy to just miss on stuff you would never miss on. So, yeah, it just depends on where, if we see misses, where they miss. Like, if we see some, like, misses in the doubles, like, at the start, it might not be too consequential, but if someone misses, like, 700 combo in, that's where trouble sort of starts. Especially if there's a couple misses, your score very quickly drops below 950.
Yeah. But we should be seeing actually again a roster switch for Russia. Arthur is gonna come back to play this instead of Brahma. And on the other side, I believe this will be the same roster that we've just seen on HR 1. So we'll see. This is time for Japan. After this, they have to get the next Russian pick, and they can get to tiebreaker, but it is not gonna be easy.
Yeah, imagine if you're in the lobby for Poland versus Taiwan and you're waiting that bit of extra time to start. Oh, I feel like you'd be really anxious to play by the time this one's out.
Yep.
But we'll see. We'll see.
And I think even the players in the lobby right now are very, very anxious to play.
Yeah, they might have to wait 2 minutes and 14 seconds. They might have to wait another 15-20 minutes.
The intro, these doubles are very missable, and we see two misses, Kitsunai, Kimmy, and Arthur actually against only
Molkus.
On the Japanese side.
Only Molkus is the one to hit it.
Giving a significant advantage at the beginning and a combo advantage on Molkus for Japan.
Yeah, no one dropping the slider jumps or light wiggles. A couple miss out of SK there. And now they just want to focus on hitting the rest of the map. That's it. It's not overly hard technical stuff. There are a couple like jumpy stream bits. Kitsune Ivy finding a miss there though. That is huge for Japan right now.
Yeah, Japan is looking quite solid after beginning.
Arthur is too.
Yeah. Oh, this is looking really good for Japan now. They're holding on to more than 200 combo.
Yeah, this might be the pick. Kamina Kari's the only combo above 200 right now for Russia, and it is very quickly getting up to 100k point difference. And everyone back up to 200. And now we'll just have to see if there are any end misses. We'll see if anyone gets any nerves towards the end. Rindo a miss. And it's not a huge gap, so Japan really does not want to miss again from here on out unless Russia's trading with them, as they've all got the combos, and we will see. We will see if anyone gets caught out by these.
Yeah, it is not a comfortable lead, really. It can really switch really quickly on just a couple misses in this section, but it's looking really good for Japan so far, with no misses in sight.
Yeah, and it's 45k difference right now. No one missing. Rindo finds a miss!
This should not be enough, but another one will be.
It could be, it couldn't be. It's 20k and shrinking.
Another miss would be enough though.
We don't say another miss here right now. Japan is going to stay alive.
They will get it. Whoa.
14k points. 14k points. Don't hold your breath.
Oh wow.
Molkus with the double S, clutching that one out. Kamitakari with just a one miss as well. And yeah, just a couple of early misses there, sort of not too helpful towards Russia. Yeah, 14k points keeps Japan in it. Now they just need the break point and we'll be going to tiebreaker.
Molkus, the captain, the trustworthy veteran. Showing up and timeout. Well, they need that. I think they really gotta think about this one. This is the last pick of the match, regardless of what happens.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, we are on the last pick. Yeah, fair call, fair call. If I was Russia, I'd probably want a timeout right now as well. Surely not another 6-4. We will have to wait and see. I think Russia wants this to be a 6-4. I don't think they want to go to tiebreaker.
I think it's not about the map, but I think no one wants to go to tiebreaker.
Oh, definitely not.
Because they've been on match point now for, I believe it was 5-2, right?
5.
Actually, I'm not sure anymore.
Yes, it was
Yes,
actually
it was
5-2. Yeah, because that's back-to-back points on the Hard Rock for Japan. Yeah, 5-2. So Japan sneaking back up, and I think making Russia a little bit anxious here. So I think the timeout is very well placed.
This is not a comfortable situation when you're on match point pretty early on in the match and you can't seem to close it out, and the other team is starting to ramp up in momentum and play better and better. It's very scary and stressful. So they're gonna take their time to pick the last pick of the match, because it will count. It is a very important one.
Yeah, they still have 2 chances to close it out for the win, where Japan has to take the break point to get their chance for the win. So the advantage is still in favor of Russia here, I'd say. But they're gonna want to make sure the pick counts.
Yeah.
And there is one mod that I'd say that Russia has had the same effect as Japan has had for Hard Rock, and that is no mod.
That is true, I did not think about
Russia,
it.
Russia had 1 no mod banned against them, and then the other 2 were points that they took, so they are currently 2-0 on the no mod. However, that doesn't guarantee that they'll take it, but it gives them good odds at least.
Yeah, the DTs are open too. I think, once again, the DTs are solid for Russia. They've won DT1.
Yeah, they took DT1, but they didn't take it by much. They only took it by 3,000 points. So I don't know how they're looking at DT right now, but like we were saying, the DT1 is much different to the other 2. The other 2 are a bit more skill set focused, whereas DT1 is more just consistency.
And the crazy pick would be HD3, but that would really be crazy. I'm not expecting to see it.
That's gonna lead. That's hidden 3 incident right there. We're gonna. Yeah. No.
It's a gamble.
DT3.
But
DT3.
no, it's gonna be DT3.
Yeah. I think this one probably would have been the go more, so yeah.
This is playing DT on match point almost for a tiebreaker. It's really easy to sleep up, especially because the map is really short, very dense in terms of nodes. You can sleep up super easily, even though the map is super hard by itself. Stress can really add up on this.
Yeah, 100%, and quite a few of the points I've seen on this have actually been rather one-sided as well, so I'm guessing Russia are rather confident that they're going to win this one, but I'd imagine that both sides can FC it pretty well. So it might be a 1 FC difference. We might just see a team have 2 or 3 misses over the other.
Yeah, and we have veterans in there who have been in numerous situations like these, should be able to control their nerves. Takari, Navy, Molkus, very long time tournament players. Some newer players also in Arthur Edikovic and others who maybe haven't been in that stressful situations in a match on the big stage yet. So it's gonna be an interesting one for sure. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, and yeah. We'll see who puts the adrenaline to good use. Just waiting for their 3rd for Japan. I'm assuming it's just going to be Rindo. Yep. Yeah. So same DT roster, and this will be to find out, will we see 6-4 or will we see a tiebreaker? We will find out in about 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm getting nervous and I'm not even supporting either of
I
the
am,
teams.
I am
Really.
hyped. I'm hyped to see it. I'm hyped to see what the end is. There's one end is tiebreaker, and I think the other end is my pickles.
Okay, let's see it. Let's see it. It's a really short one. It's gonna be short but intense.
Yeah, 1 minute 42 after the double time adjustment, so... Yeah, it's going to be a quick map. It's not going to feel like a minute 42. It's going to feel a lot longer for the players, but for us, it's probably going to feel like about 30 seconds, so we'll see.
Yep.
And no one's slipping up the first 30 combo except for Kamidakari.
Followed by Eisuke.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Really, the first 100 combo here is just a bit of a vibe check. You might miss it, you might not. It's not really an indicator of how you're going to do for the map. It's just like how you feeling at the start.
Please. Okay.
Oh, Eisuke gonna miss as well. That's not good for Japan.
And honestly, it might just be enough for Russia.
Maybe, but there is still a lot of pattern here. A lot of streams and a few weird, weird movements as well. A couple left-right snuck in there.
Pretty solid though.
Yeah, all around, everyone's doing pretty well. Only about a 40k difference from that miss from Eisuke, and no one's slipping up yet. We'll see if the nerves creep in for anyone. Everyone's spinning. Everyone's spinning.
We're on the last third already, really.
Yeah, and here's where things will either go great or horribly wrong for someone.
Surely we'll see another miss, right?
If we don't, then... Oh, Eisuke misses!
Missing again and again. Misses. No one is missing on the Russian side.
Rendo misses as well. It's just a one miss out of Kamidakari at the start. Marcus is doing everything, but it is falling apart for Japan right now, and it's way too late. Stellar performance out of Russia. Just the one miss. And that is going to close it out for them, 6-4. We see another 6-4. What a play. They pulled it out when they really needed it. That was the clutch play to put them through to their next match. That was the one they needed. That was the play. Winners on the screen, the rank 9 Russia. The fake underdogs. And they will be going on to their match next week. Next week is going to be a very tough opponent indeed. It's going to be the winner of United States and United Kingdom.
Oh yeah, good.
So, yeah, that's going to be a fierce matchup. But we are not going anywhere as we have had a match delay to start, and that will be Poland and Taiwan. So yeah, don't go anywhere because we're about to start again.